Welcome to the JAX USA's look at advanced transportation and logistics. I'm Julie, and today my colleague Sophia and I are going to share with you some really interesting information about this industry.
Northeast Florida is America's logistics center, one of the only centrally located East Coast regions that has access to all four pillars of logistics: air, rail, maritime, and highway.
This level of access facilitates two-day deliveries to half of the US population, facilitating international trade and presenting the ideal landscape for this industry to continue growth.
The number of advanced transportation and logistics establishments in the region is growing, which means we need more well-trained members of our workforce.
We sure do, Sophia. Industry professionals indicate that there are so many ways to launch and progress your career. And this industry offers jobs outside of those we usually associate with transportation and logistics also, like truck drivers and warehouse workers.
This industry has several aspects of the industry that keep it very vibrant and exciting. Some of those include intermodal distribution, third-party logistics, assembly, repackaging and kitting, smart infrastructure, and autonomous vehicles.
This industry has evolved and changed so much due to the infusion of technology required for things like quick delivery and customer service. It's also changing rapidly because autonomous vehicle technology is pushing the envelope about how goods and people can actually be moved from place to place.
This industry is in a time of unprecedented growth and disruption, which is truly opening doors for more job opportunities.
Sophia, did you realize that Northeast Florida has assets that add value to our economy? So, for example, 17 highways, 3 interstates like I-10, I-95, and I-75. There's also construction of an outer beltway to connect I-10 to I-95 through Clay County, and that's going to increase volume and growth.
Exactly. We are fortunate to have 3 major railroads: CSX, Norfolk Southern, Florida East Coast Railway, and 4 deep water port terminals, 3 in Duval and 1 in Nassau County. We also have an international airport and multiple regional airports.
And overall, as you can see on your screen, we have nearly 11,000 workers that are part of maritime operations, such as longshoremen and truck drivers. And there are also jobs created as a result of these jobs. As you see on the screen, they're called ancillary jobs, and we've got about 15,000 of those.
The ripple effect of these jobs involving insurance, legal, and repair brings the total to over 15,000 jobs, magnifying the importance of this sector.
Absolutely. So in our region, there has been a significant employment change in the last 2 years. Data also shows that there's been a positive annual change in employment over the last 10 years.
According to Jobs EQ, transportation and warehousing jobs offer nearly 46,000 regional jobs with an average wage of $53,000, which has increased almost $2,000 just in the past year.
And I'm sure that will only continue to increase.
Exactly. Let's take a look at where the careers are in the industry.
There are some segments of the industry in which many jobs lie. So from Jobs EQ, Industry Spotlight, Industry Snapshot reports that we look like, these are kind of the clusters within that career pathway. And top jobs include laborers and material movers, truck drivers, stockers and order fillers, supervisors, shipping and receiving clerks, as well as inventory clerks.
And on the screen here, you will see listed some of the major trends we are hearing about from local transportation and logistics employers.
This truly is the most disruptive time in this industry's history. High customer expectations have been reset and they've become the norm. Consumers want customized service options and real-time data, like knowing the current location of a package to schedule delivery. So workers must be able to use data synergistically rather than in isolated pods.
Exactly. Also, people are wanting continuous feedback and updates via various communication channels. So this involves a lot of technology, and with that, more employment opportunities. We are also a part of the emergence of autonomous vehicles and are on track to become America's first smart region. This means exciting jobs in the field, from transportation managers to first line supervisors, which offers an average annual wage from a mid $30,000 range to $90,000.
Pretty impressive. So as you see here on your screen, Jacksonville has a wealth of opportunity in advanced transportation and logistics. Some of the major point here, Florida is home to over 60,000 exporters. And of course, that's going to generate opportunity here in our region. We've mentioned previously our strong intermodal system. There are so many ways to engage in this industry because of that. And the port has recently been dredged to deepen it further. And so that's going to allow bigger ships to dock. And again, that opens up more opportunities in this industry. Something else that's very exciting is that Jacksonville is the first region to have LNG powered container ships. Again, innovative, technology driven, always looking to push the envelope in this industry.
So true. And as you guys take a look on the screen, you'll see the variety of different positions that you can hold within this industry. We also have to point out that in addition to these amazing jobs, there are others such as purchasing and procurement, human resources, marketing, and finance. Also, every industry, including this one, is going to include a need for IT professionals.
That's exactly right. In the last several years in our region, we have seen an increase in the number of transportation and logistics announcements, and these projects continue to be plentiful.
Exactly. And you'll see some of these companies listed on the screen, many of which have brought well over 100 jobs, including Amazon, which was recently brought over 500 jobs to our region. There are many opportunities to engage in this industry. Here, as you'll see on the screen, we're taking a look at the top employers in the region as far as employee numbers.
And if you want to find out more about these companies, we encourage you to go to earnup.org, which is our Regional Career Pathways website, and check out the clickable employer logos on the Advanced Transportation and Logistics Career Pathway page. It makes exploring these companies so much easier. So here are some of the companies that are significantly influencing the growth and innovation in the transportation and logistics space. Again, when you are exploring those clickable links on the EarnUp website, make sure you check these out.
Mm-hmm.
So according to JobsEQ, this position, transportation, storage, and distribution manager that you see on your screen, has a really great amount of opportunity as far as annual wages and career progression. This position requires that the manager plan, direct, or coordinate transportation, storage, or distribution activities in accordance with organizational policies and applicable government laws.
And you'll find great wages in this position, with entry levels starting at almost $59,000 a year and experienced managers making around $121,000 each year.
Yeah, that's great. So this individual would need skills such as communication, reasoning, management of resources, and complex problem solving.
Some other skills that would be needed include knowledge of administration and management, customer service, public safety, accounting, IT, and production.
Nearly 28% of those in this role hold a bachelor's degree. Degrees in public administration, as well as aviation and airway management, and logistics and supply chain can be obtained at our region's post-secondary education providers. So again, taking a deeper look at another occupation in this industry, aerospace engineer. So according to JobsEQ, an aerospace engineer will perform design, construction, and testing aircraft, missiles, and spacecraft. The aerospace engineer may conduct research to evaluate adaptability of materials and equipment, and they may recommend improvements in testing equipment and techniques.
Yeah, this is a really cool, innovative position. And in our region, the majority of aerospace engineers have a bachelor's degree and 32% have a master's degree. Jacksonville University and University of North Florida, which are two colleges in our region, offer degree options in electrical and mechanical engineering. And entry-level wages for this position are around $66,000 a year. And experienced professionals in this position can make around $110,000 a year.
Employers from the region who hire include the Department of the Navy, Boeing, Navier, command, and made in space. Skills that really help this professional succeed include C++, calculus, statistics, radar systems, and teaching and training. So we hope that you have enjoyed our exploration on these two very specific occupations within the space.
Additionally, on top of these specific skills needed for this industry, we wanted to highlight the importance of soft skills, which cannot be understated. These are the skills we hear about from employers in the industry, as that you'll see on the screen. They reiterate that not having these skills will cause issues in retaining your job or being promoted. These skills are just as essential to workplace success as are the things you know how to do for that specific job. In fact, the #1 reason people lose a job has nothing to do with their skill sets. It's a result of poor attendance. Companies have very specific policies on this matter, so that's an issue to take seriously for sure.
Thanks, Sophia. Now that we've talked at length about the industry, its many opportunities, and really explored two in particular, let's tell everyone how they can learn even more and always have access to updated regional data.
All right, so this is our EarnUp website, and it's going to be a great resource for you. But today we're going to start on the career pathways section up here, and you'll head down to advanced transportation and logistics. And this page is really going to give you additional knowledge on this industry. So the first thing we're going to touch on here, if you scroll down, this is our hype video. This gives you just a quick 1.5 minute overview of the industry. And then to our left here, we have our industry report. If you click on that, you're going to see some really great information and statistics, starting with an overview of some of the things we've touched on, some of our top employers that you'll see here, as well as their employee numbers, a few fast facts. And then down here, you'll see the average wages that we've calculated for a lot of the popular jobs in our region. And you can really trust these numbers, one, because we update them regularly, but also because they're based solely on our region. So these aren't state numbers or US numbers. They are solely based on our region. So you know that you're getting the most accurate data. And if you scroll down a little bit, here's where we really highlight that pathway. So as you'll see, the colleges in our region are highlighted at the top. And then you can scroll down and see all of the different certifications or degrees that you can attain that will help prepare you for the transportation and logistics industry, as well as what specific roles that you can have with that degree. One thing we like to highlight is that you don't have to have a bachelor's or graduate or even associate's degree to have really great post-secondary skills that will set you apart and earn you a great wage and living. So you'll see we've listed positions that you can hold with simply simply a high school diploma, and then on up from there, certificate level associates all the way up to graduate. So as you see on the right here listed average wage, these are some great wages. So again, this is an industry that is really growing and set apart and is a great industry to get involved in. And if you keep scrolling, this is just a list of even more companies in our region. So as you see, there's just continued growth and opportunity there. So if we head back to the website page, we also have provided an overview sheet. So this kind of compiles the information. One thing that's definitely worth highlighting, you'll see here on the annual demand, these are kind of the top 10 jobs, are these numbers here, which really prove that there's so much growth in the industry. And so there you'll just see a few pictures, some fast facts, areas of excellence, and then a personal testimony about this industry in our region. And then if you continue to scroll, again, you'll be able to look through the companies in our region. And then there are also clickable links. So for example, Tote Services, we know that it's more than just the position, it's the company you work for. So it's important to check these out and read about their values and what they're about to figure out the best fit for you. Another thing you can do is go to these websites and check out directly what positions are open. So for example, on Tote Services here, you'll see the career section. And if you head here, you'll be able to see what positions are open in our region. And then if you head back to the website and continue scrolling, you'll find what we call our testimonials and success stories. We love hearing about the professionals and students that reside here in Northeast Florida and are working or are getting their education. And we know that not everybody has one path that they take, especially in this industry. We all come from different walks of life. Some know exactly what they want to do from day one, and some kind of just have a windy road that leads to where they're at now. So we love sharing people's individual stories, perspective, and advice. And you'll find we have 4 here, but we also have additional stories that you can check out if you click here that we've provided for all of our target industries. So make sure to check these out because they're a really great way to learn more about professionals and students like you in our region. Another opportunity to just continue learning about industries in our region as well as education is checking out and following our social media. Here's our Instagram at Earn Up Talent. And this is a great resource for you to learn about tips and tricks, how to study better, how to set yourself apart, resume, learning more about the industry and fast facts, as well as updates on careers and career fairs and events that are taking place in the region that you can be a part of. And also as well, our Twitter and Facebook page, which will also contain that information. And you can follow us at Earn Up Talent. And then if you click here, it's our YouTube page, you're going to find additional resources housed, one of which is our workforce briefings. This is an excellent resource that you can either watch or listen to as you drive in the car. We have them for each of our target industries, and what they are is a chat we have with industry professionals right here in the region. And we ask them a number of questions. We ask them about trends, where they see the industry heading, what their company's doing that's innovative and impactful in our region. And they also talk about what young professionals and students like you can do to really set yourself apart as you seek to figure out what you want to do, but also grow in the industry that you desire. So that's a really great resource for you to find cool information that is innovative and just giving you an up-to-date information on what's really going on in our region. And again, you'll find additional resources on our website that we could spend hours talking about because there's just so much here for you to learn and grow as a student. So we really encourage you to check it out and find for yourself the information that is helpful to you.
Thank you so much, Sophia. And at Jax USA Partnership, we hope this information has been useful to you in considering a career pathway in the transportation and logistics space. There are so many options to consider, but that's what makes this target industry in Northeast Florida so fantastic. Thank you and have a great day.